In the previous lessons, we learned how to create the lines and the curves that make up the horizontal alignment. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to create the horizontal alignment by joining together those geometric elements. We're also going to learn how to define the stationing as well as annotate the horizontal alignment. So let's begin by fitting the view. I'm going to navigate over to the top of the screen and select the Fit View tool. It's going to fit the view so we can better see all the geometry that we've created so far. And then use the middle mouse button to zoom in a little bit so you can further see all the elements. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take all these elements and join them together to create an alignment. And the tool that we use to do that is called Complex by Element. Let's make sure the active feature definition is still set to geom underbar baseline, and then navigate over to the horizontal tab and select Complex by Element. That will open up the Create by Element toolbox. Make sure the method is set for automatic. Make sure the maximum gap is set to 0.033. Make sure the feature definition says Use Active Feature Definition. And in the name field, key in London Road for the name. From here, follow the prompt attached to your cursor. Locate the first element that makes up our alignment. Move down to the lower portion of the screen and select the first element. Zoom in using the middle mouse button if needed. Notice there's an arrow attached to the first element. This indicates the direction that the alignment will be created in. So what we're going to do is we're going to first select the first element here. Select it near the beginning of the line. Once you do that, the other elements, the other adjacent elements will highlight, and then left click to accept, and the alignment will be created. To review the alignment, simply go up to the Element Selection tool. Hover your cursor over the alignment, and you'll see it is now a complex element called London Road. Feature definition is geom underbar baseline, and the level is geom underbar baseline. Now select the alignment, and now you can see all the geometric information. Curve radii can be modified here simply by clicking on the dynamic text. Left click anywhere on the screen to unselect the alignment. At this point, we haven't defined stationing along the alignment. The beginning stationing at this point is just 0 plus 0, 0. To define stationing along the alignment, we need to go back up to the horizontal tools. We're going to define a beginning station of 50 plus 0, 0. So we're going to go up to the Modify tool here. We're going to select Start Station, and we're going to follow the prompts. It's going to ask us to locate our first element. We're going to select the alignment for London Road. And for the start position, we're going to key in 0 and press Enter. It's going to lock into the beginning of the first element there. Left click to accept. The next prompt will ask you to enter a start station. Key in 50 plus 0, 0. Press Enter on your keyboard, and that station will be applied to the alignment. To check that it's been applied, again go to the Element Selection tool, select the alignment, and then use the middle mouse button to zoom in to the beginning of the alignment, and you can see the start station is indeed 50 plus 0, 0. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to annotate our alignment. So again, I'm going to fit my view, zoom into our area here using the Zoom Area tool. And now we want to create the annotation for the alignment. To do that, we're going to go to the Drawing Production tab. We're going to select the Annotations panel, go to Annotate Element, follow the prompts attached to your cursor, locate elements, select the London Road alignment, right-click to complete, and the alignment is now annotated. Now you can just zoom in, review the annotation that has been applied to the alignment, and ensure it is correct. Once you've reviewed the annotation, simply zoom out so that you can see the entire alignment. A couple important points I want to mention about the annotation. The annotation size is controlled by the active drawing scale that's set in the design file. If you notice under the Drawing Production tab, under the Drawing Scales panel, you'll notice the active scale is set for 1 inch equals 50 feet. If we want to change the size of the annotation, we can simply select from the drop-down list. And for this example, let's go ahead and select 1 inch equals 100 feet. And that will go ahead and change the size of the text. Also, the annotation is dynamic and it's associated to the alignment. Any changes made to the alignment will update the annotation. So keep that in mind when you're working with it. The annotation formatting is controlled by the feature definition that is assigned to the alignment. So in this lesson, we learned how to create a horizontal alignment, we learned how to define the stationing, and we learned how to annotate the horizontal alignment. In the next set of lessons, we'll learn how to get more detailed information about the geometry, and we'll also take a look at creating geometry reports.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.